right, y'all. If you know, you know. Kvrtez, Kathelina, cousin situation, going crazy. She finally responds. Let's get into it, cause this is what can she say?
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that have been released on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in this situation, which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed. I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them. To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect as it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship, and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did.
Oh God, here we go. Trying to point the finger somewhere else, trying to make it seem like, oh wow, I was in a dark place. The relationship is not good. You already deflected, man. God damn. Dude, are y'all not tired of girls doing this deflection and this like capping like the same script with girls nowadays, bro? What's going on?
I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around me. I know I've done wrong, I fucked up, and I'm taking time away to seek professional help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread.
And before she gets into that, I don't want to pause too much because obviously she's speaking to speak. Let me pull it back a little bit. You know, anytime a woman cry, y'all know how it is, man. Women start crying, we all get a little bit like, damn, come on, don't cry. You know what I'm saying? They take advantage of it sometimes, but let me pull back because she is being remorseful here. She's saying sorry. So let's hear it. Let me hear her out.
Spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name, and I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing it in any way. It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationship. There was a rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the...
I'm sorry, man. I just gotta say this, bro. What is wrong with some women these days, bro? This girl was at Streamer University. That's how I found out who the hell she was. A lot of people did, right? She got some good traction because let's be real, she's kind of cute. Like, let's be all the way 1,000 here, right? That's why she was able to get collabs and get to other people, and she was kind of putting herself out there. And she had a little bit of she has a personality to her. And there was people that were in her chat that would want to smash. There was people that was probably in her DMs that would want to smash. She had a boyfriend. So it's like, for her to still take the route that she took, it's just crazy to me. It's like, what the hell? You're an adult. I'm pretty sure she's in her 20s, early 20s, maybe 22, 23 at best, minimum 21. What the hell's going on here?
Insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend, and it's completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made.
Snow cone. So let's address that real quick.
Great relationship with my mother.
She said my mother. Her voice always kind of threw me off a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Firstly, I want to because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by any...
Yeah, Snow Cone ain't right for that, man. Bitches is weird, bro. Telling y'all, man. Y'all gotta stop clicking up with these streamers, man. These niggas ain't y'all friends. I was about to say, my shit kind of looking kind of wacky. These niggas ain't y'all friends, man. So I do my own little thing. Hey, I'm gonna apply to Streamer University. Even if I get in, hey, I understand what it is, bro. I know how this shit get. I know how this shit get.
anybody. And I still have a great relationship with my mother.
My butter. Please go inside, sleep it off, okay? Please eat and go to sleep. Tomorrow's a new day, okay? I'm going to sleep, okay? Before you go to sleep, day good, night, okay? And we talk in the morning, okay? I want you to come to Miami. Together we will make it through. I love you. Good night. I gotta get some sleep, and so do you. So yeah, good, very good mother, obviously. Listen, man, the only people that love us unconditionally are our parents. That's what I've come to learn. The only people that love us unconditionally are our parents, and that's fine. That's okay for the most part. It's like that for the majority of us, I would like to think. And yeah, man, even when you do the most wrongest thing in the world, man, your parents are gonna still love you, man. They created you, and it's like for Snow Cone to come out, if you guys don't know what she's referring to Snow Cone, for her to run around and say, oh yeah, her mom doesn't like this whole. It's lame, man, but what can you expect from thoughts on the internet that are streamers? Like, this is what happens.
This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about a stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time, I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him because it was toxic.
I would often discuss his toxic behavior towards me in my live streams. Girl, it don't matter, man. Why do girls always want to do this? Why the fuck y'all always want to deflect when y'all are wrong, man? Y'all don't get tired of doing the same ass shit the 10 million other females do? It's the same thing. Same script again. Let's point fingers and cry. God damn. I mean, what? You forgot what you did? You did what you did and had to pay the consequence. The fuck? Oh my God.
I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
What's the odds of that though? What's the odds of that though?
The next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clicks and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snow Cone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself or anybody else. I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health.
It's true, y'all. That is true, man. And again, that's why I said these streamers, man, like I think there are weasels. They are the definition of what a roach and a weasel rat is. There's nothing worse than some streamers, man. From the standpoint of they are going to be the most slimiest people because they're only going to want to mess with you when you're super duper popping. Let's collab. Let's do this. Let's do that. And as soon as you fall, they're going to kick you when you fall when you're down. We know what she did is obviously deplorable and just like, what the hell is that? But at the same time, for people to try to lie and farm the hate and get the clips is whack. And anybody that knows who Snow Cone is, man, well, that's a little thought. We know she don't make up. Like, man, come on, man. She a thought. You know what I'm saying? Or these streamers, man. Really? They're thoughts.
Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex...
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to give my thoughts on this as I'm hearing it because it's a lot of information. What the fuck do you think? This is why I don't understand people, right? Maybe it's because where I come from. Maybe it's because where I've grown up at. And you see certain stuff. You see things happen to people. Shit happen to you. You're like, oh, shit. Like, oh. You learn this is not no game. What the fuck? made you think you were gonna meet somebody at streamer university and you guys are gonna become close friends? Y'all have no skin in the game in terms of what it's like to have an actual close. Ooh, hold on. Like I was saying before, this eyelash got stuck in my eyes. Y'all have no skin in the game to know what an actual real close friend is, especially not some goddamn streamer. Okay? What the hell is wrong with y'all? But again, this is the natural behavior of women. This is what they do. This is what they do. Most women, they don't have much women friends. This is what they do. It's grimy, manipulative, slimy, sneaky, backdoor type of situations. Close friend. How long have you known Snow Cone? Since Streamer You? Has it even been a full year yet? And that close friend? Motherfucker.
Involved in a toxic and abusive relationship. When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend, he was my first everything, and I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every story, and our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he's decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be.
That's fair.
We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he subjected me to. He put me through a lot in the past 2.5 years of.
She just said verbal, mental, and physical. Am I falling in this chair or what? I look like I'm getting short. What's going on? I'm looking hella short. Okay. She said physical. I swear I'm going to crash out if she does not show some proof of him abusing her physically.
Us being together, he even forced himself on me at one point. My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he was.
There we go. We're going to make the. Oh my God. We're going to make the great claims now. Now we're gonna make the great claims. Like, these bitches just be doing the same ass shit every fucking time something doesn't go their way. Oh, I'm gonna say he raped me. I'm gonna say I faced abuse. I'm gonna cry. These fucking hoes are zombies, man. They're zombies. Why do every girl do the same shit when something don't go their way, or when they do some crazy shit? All of a sudden you got great. All of a sudden, I was abused mentally, physically, emotionally. My God. Are we gonna keep believing the woman that run the same ass playbook? And the worst part about it is the woman that actually go through these things, like grape, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to do the exclamation. I'm so sorry. The women that go through that, really, and they go report it, and for some odd reason, if they're not believed as quickly, it's always the women that are actually going through it that don't get the best end or they get the short end of the stick. It's dumbasses like this that'll say something like that and create the new narrative to kind of get the pressure off of her. He forced himself on me. So why are you still there? Why didn't you go report it if it really happened to you, if you're really in danger? Oh my God, man. You gotta be, y'all. Fellas, y'all gotta be careful with the girls y'all commit to, man. This shit's serious, bro. And I'm gonna break this video down to its core, bro. I'm gonna make sure that I do that. You know, some people might be like, you're pausing too much. I don't care. I'm breaking this down to its core.
He would often use me as an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires in the heat of conflicts. He would yell at me when I cried, and he would gaslit me until I believed I was the problem. There were 2 or 3 times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall, and I would tell him to stop because I was scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of, but at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time where me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me. And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time of my essay, he was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
bruh. This is not good for that nigga. Oh, man. Here we go, yo. Yo. And it's not to say that this happened 2 days before my birthday. Bro, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, man. Some of y'all niggas be tripping, though. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all taking down, bro. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all taking down. It's like, y'all just gotta be mad. That looks disgusting, bro. But I will say, y'all gotta be careful who y'all interact with, man. Really vet these women out. And obviously, as a man, you shouldn't even be in a situation where you do something like this. This is crazy for a situation like this to even take place. Now, obviously, people can record things and spin it. This was 2 years ago, as we can see there. A lot of things can come from this, man. But when they start backing out receipts, bro, and they try to create that narrative, it's hard, man. It's like, bro, shit start to get crazy. Just be careful, y'all, from both sides, man. But look at that.
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail.
We gonna read this. Yay, man. I passed out last night. Kat, give me a brief overview of why you broke up with Kenneth. I could tell, but I finished at 3 a.m. anyway, so I knew you'd be asleep. He lost a real one because of his problems. Not having to wait for you to get your sleep before you want to handle the issue between us two. So, oh my God. So please let me know right now. I'm so genuine. Bruh, I've been in a situation like that, bro, where the person oh, that's so toxic, man. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Like, you want to resolve something, the person's trying to go to sleep and they're trying to talk about it tomorrow. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. Oh, God. Anyways, you can repeatedly hurt me, but you claim you love me, right? You claim you tried, right? I can forgive you as many times as humanly possible, and you can remain the same man, right? That's right. I hope you rot in hell. Damn, what the fuck? Hey, man. Message to all the men out there, focus on getting rich, okay? Focus on getting rich and learn female nature. That's the best thing you can do in this life. Focus on getting rich and understand female nature. When you're rich, it's going to take care of a lot of things, right? I know I'm very basic right now. I'm very base, but I have to be right now, right? When you're rich, you're going to be able to take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of business, make more plays, do the whole nine. And when you understand female nature, you will not get in a situation with female, and you're going to be quick. You won't even commit to certain females at all. You're not just going to commit to any girl, okay? Especially not some streamer thought. It's probably the worst thing you can do is commit to some streamer thought that's used to clip farming, going for clips, trying to make shit look cool and sweet and dandy. Just don't do it, okay? Don't do it, because you're going to have stuff like this where girls tell you rot in hell. And yes, I've had a girl tell me to rot in hell before. Something's wrong with them. But anyways.
I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting I left. Here's proof of...
Alright, we're going to tap into it. I told y'all, man, we're going in depth, bro. She's giving out a million pieces of information. We're going to tap into it. I started shaking when I seen your text. I still am. Good. You hope I rot in hell. I've been in hell for these past 11 days. I have been experiencing hell on earth. These relationships be so freaking ridiculous. Hold on, wait, chat. Wait, chat. These relationships be so ridiculous in this generation, bro. I was thinking about you and ran about you. Is you texting me right now? God work. Nah, what the hell? Sickening, man.
Of my ex and...
Good. I am just so speechless.
Admitting to his anger issues.
Right now, I feel absolutely tarnished and destroyed in life. Fellas, do yourself a favor. Number one, do not take no relationship to the internet. I know this was such a crazy situation, and him bringing it to the internet, he was definitely hurt, obviously. I mean, this is like some sickening shit, right? But don't bring your relationship to the internet. And it makes my heart much more colder, because it's like, what woman can I really trust at this rate? I'm not sure, bro. I'd rather just put my faith into these bucks, these $100, these $100 bills, bro, and his money. and getting rich and just taking care of my business like that, and whatever come and I vet them out and I look carefully. And be careful what y'all say to these women, yo. Be careful what y'all say. Don't be doing all this long ass texting. Don't be doing this shit because it's not gonna work out for you. As a man, you gotta be stoic. You gotta maintain frame. I'm not saying you can't have emotion, but doing all this paragraph typing, this is some shit I would have did when I was younger. I'm 26 years old now. There's no possible way I'm gonna get on a text message with a girl and just a whole long ass paragraph. That's some shit I would have did when I was younger. I'm not doing that. So don't be him. That's all I can tell y'all.
And admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship. I still have the letters that he wrote for me where he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the wrongdoings that he put me through in our relationship.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The fact that she has so much receipts is wild.
When he confessed to his,
I always try to hit you. I always tried to hit you with no, let's not break up, let's continue fighting, I will change, or other empty lies. Okay.
I still
you're my everything, my soul, love of my life.
Have the letters that
Tell you, he was hurt. That's why he went to the internet with this shit.
He wrote for me when he confessed to his abuse and confessed to the...
This nigga wrote letters. Bro, guys, don't be like this nigga, man. Don't be writing no damn girl no letters, nigga. This is not some movie, bro. This is real life. We dealing with dots running around talking about spend that shit. Bro, we're in a whole different time with these women, bro. You gotta be a hardcore burst out the scene. Is my hair? What's going on with my hairline? My hair curly. Don't that shit trick y'all. My shit's sturdy. I don't know why it's doing that right now. It's tripping. But tell y'all right now, y'all. Don't let these girls have y'all writing letters and doing all this goofy shit, bro. It's not gonna work out well for you. Now, he obviously brought it to the internet first, so this is kind of like a tough situation. But hey, had this happen and you maintain frame, it would be a whole lot different. This looks crazy, AZ, okay? Absolutely crazy. But anyways, let's see. When realizing the type of shit I was saying, I realized how toxic I am. Okay, so it's a lot of
put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoing, and he made it for me in order to convince.
And this was years ago, 2024.
Me to continue being in a relationship with him.
Damn.
I tried to re-access the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility.
Sugarland, will you be my girlfriend again? Will you be my girlfriend again? Would you be my girlfriend again? Baby girl, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, this is all good and handy, the fact that you got all the receipts, but getting smashed by a cousin is kind of like just, what's going on there? You're an adult. You're aware. You smash your cuz. You've been very minimal on that, okay? You've been very minimal on that.
For his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice. And I don't believe a relationship should just be reduced to a list of expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all of these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video I recorded after leaving my ex.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing anymore, but like, I feel like I'm losing my mind, though. And like, I just need to listen and get help from other people in my life, or maybe therapy. Like, I like a lot of stuff has been going on, like in my life. Like I need to stop pretending and not. I'm sorry, this is so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to pour everything out because I'm breaking point in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all. But yeah, I need help in that sense. I need to listen and grow up and do better.
At the end of the
Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something. Okay? Listen. Stop pulling out your phone and crying in front of the camera. I don't give a fuck if you send it to somebody. Stop doing that shit. And this is a pandemic that we have in our generation. It's like, yo, it's kind of sad when you really think about it because I felt like that before. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I felt like I need to turn the camera on and talk my shit. And I felt like I've been down bad. And I'm not saying I cried in front of the camera. I don't think I did. I definitely didn't. But I think it's kind of sad that in this generation, we often feel the need to have to turn to the camera. I feel like it kind of says a lot. Like, what's going on in the society right now? Like, it's weird for a guy to approach a girl in a gym and say what's up, but it's perfectly okay for him to stalk a girl's profile, like all her pictures, like all her stories, drop comments, and see her in real life and run back home and go find her Instagram on the internet and try to follow her and wait for a like back and follow back. I think society's fucked, bro. That's what I think is wrong with society. I think we're just not human beings anymore. I think it's zombies and robots, and you can't get mad at people like Elon Musk and whatever other forces there are that want to create robots and AI and aliens and all that, because I mean the average human being just isn't a human being anyways. They're like zombies, bro. And people don't have people to turn to and talk to 9 times out of 10, so they turn to the internet and turn that phone on and start crying. If they're a girl, a lot of the time, men do the same thing too, on a less of a scale, but men go through it too, where it's like, damn, you ain't got nobody to talk to. I'm going to crash out. So it sucks. But this is the reality of the situation, bro. And it's bad. Like, we got another situation of people bringing their whole relationship to the internet. We've seen this a million times. So it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm an old soul. I feel like I've lived before in a different time, bro. I really do. I feel like I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I guess I'm getting a little bit off track here, but I don't know, man. Just this day and age, man, it's just crazy.
day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout every
Wow. So the most deplorable thing that was done with the cousin situation, you spend 30 seconds talking about that, and then you go on a whole tangent about all the receipts you got of what this man did, which cool, I get that, but you never said anything about it. You never, like, it is what it is. And then now you're saying, oh, we're talking about mental health. What the fuck? People, all right, this is what we have to stop doing, right? We have to stop putting ourselves in situations and then running around like, I need help. You just need to make better decisions. That's where it starts. What the hell is wrong with the average person? This is why I like being by myself, bro. Most niggas and most thoughts is dumb as hell and lack accountability. Why the hell is it so hard for y'all to say, you know what? I'm going to make a better decision this time. I'm going to make a better decision that time. What the hell are you acting like you just... Bro, you chose to be in this with this man. You chose to stay. Emotional, trauma, shut up with these terms. You have decisions to make as a human being. And then on top of that, you did the wildest thing. And you spent no time talking about it at all. What the hell is going on here? I'm just saying, like, this should have been a...
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression. It's a battle that I've been unknowingly fighting for the past 2 years. I was in denial and blamed it on a lot of other things in my life without fully understanding myself. Mental health is so stigmatized to where a lot of people, including me, do not get the help that they need when they need it, and it can often lead to self-destruction. Throughout the past few weeks, I've attempted to take my life multiple times, and the only reason I'm here right now is because I failed. During this fight, I stopped eating, I stopped sleeping.
Let me be honest, y'all. Hey, when it comes to that, at the end of the day, you don't want to see nobody take themselves out. But again, y'all, please, man, really lock in on decisions that y'all make. Because it could get to that point, man. Sometimes we ask why, and we disregard the decisions we make on a daily basis. And I myself still try to become, strive to become a better person every single day and avoid those bad habits I have, avoid those mistakes. And that's why it's good to be alone and be in your own space and thoughts and think about your own ideas and where you want to be in life and focus on attacking that and doing that. Because when you're around too many people, when you're in a relationship, right, and it's not beneficial, right, these are the things that happens. And again, I'm very happy that she's still here. I don't want to see anybody take themselves out. But in the same breath, nobody told you to do what you would do with your cuz. It's insane how this is being completely disregarded here, right? And, again, she's a cute girl to look at from a standpoint. She's crying. She said what she said. It makes you feel insanely terrible for her. And you just want to give her a hug, whatever. Oh my God, please, no, don't do that. But in the same breath, me being from my highest logical standpoint, removing the emotions, she has spent minimal time talking about the biggest thing, how in-depth what was going on with the cousin situation. She hasn't said anything about it. It's everything else. So, I mean, yeah, this is insane.
And I struggled to take care of my well-being. I felt helpless, and every day I would struggle with finding a reason to continue to live. I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to was an abrasive environment that only made me regress more. In my time there, I met a lot of people that were in worse positions than me, and I learned a lot about the unfair and inhumane treatment that these people receive. And from my experience there and my own personal journey, I've been very motivated to advocate for better resources and more attention given to these people to assist them in getting the proper help that they need. I understand that my actions have consequences, and I also understand how the internet works. So I knew the hate was inevitable, and I have no problem with facing that. However, I do want to remind you guys that I am still a human being, and I don't think anyone deserves the immense cyberbullying and the non-stop death threats that I've received in the past few days. I do believe that bringing all of this to the internet in the way my ex did was completely wrong and invasive. It felt like a breach in our privacy. I know a lot of people don't believe I deserve the platform that I have and don't think I should come back to the internet at all. I understand. What I did is undoable, it's terrible, and I can't tell you enough how much I regret it. However, I do want to come back. I do want to be able to use my platform to raise awareness for mental health, because I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me, who are struggling and they don't even know it.
When you say just like you, what do you mean? Just like you? Like they did what you did? You know what, man? You know what? I'm gonna keep doing my content, and one day I'm just gonna take like years break from the internet and just get away from the internet in total. I mean, the internet is a absolute. It is you just don't know what the hell is gonna happen. I'm just gonna get wealthy and just enjoy life. And just put the fucking phone down and just walk around and just enjoy life. Because what's going on? What is going on? My God.
I will be back to streaming, and I will be back to doing what I love. Because at the end of the day, I want to use my platform to help people. And I do believe after I get stronger and I get help, I can do that. To my community and to all my supporters, I'm so sorry I let you guys down. I'm so sorry I disappointed you guys. And if you are still here to support me, thank you. If not, that's okay too. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening to my truth and my story. This is my experience and the things that I went through in my relationship and in the past 2.5 years of my life.
Hey, man. Her cousin wrote this script. Maybe she might turn the comments off. I don't know. Imagine getting caught by an AI litter box. Why every time a woman apologizes on social media, it always has to do with the fact they were in a dark place in their life. You should have disabled the comments. Yeah, she's gonna disable it eventually. Hurting yourself to frame your ex is a new low. She bold as F for leaving these comments on, bruh. Travis Scott apology. Fries. The bucket list ain't disappearing. Y'all think she at his house right now? Her cousin's still cracking that. Yeah, this is sickening. Cousin punish your shit, Slim. I know this video is about to hit 40 minutes long, and I just want to give a closing statement here, right? And I really hope that this video gets out there. Guys, be careful what women you deal with. Most women are not, they're not eligible to be in a relationship, okay? They don't meet the requirements to be a girlfriend, and that's okay. That just gives you more time to work on yourself and focus on yourself. And when a woman likes you, you will know. I'm not saying you can't understand how to talk to women or learn how to not, to converse with them and things of that nature. That's cool. But to be in these relationships, y'all gotta stop with this shit, man. Y'all gotta stop cuffing these girls that's on Instagram half naked. Y'all gotta stop cuffing these girls that have 15 bodies, right? Not every girl has 15 bodies. Yeah, they might have 10. They might have 6 or 8. But not every guy has 15. Stop cuffing these girls, man. Stop cuffing these weird-ass streamers. Stop doing it. I'm not saying that nigga ain't do nothing wrong. He definitely did some wrong things for certain. But, yeah, I gotta stop giving relationship to these girls, man. Shit like this could happen. She had them pictures and stuff loaded up and ready to go. And this way I don't show no affection to women, bro. Yeah, I don't. From the standpoint of writing paragraphs and writing notes and writing letters. Oh my God, I love you. Don't do that shit, man. It's not gonna work. Okay? We are in a different time when it comes to women. They are very dangerous. And this is just me being all the way honest here. They are very, very dangerous. You have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? So, and, yeah, she definitely needs to get help, obviously, but she spent no time really talking about what the cousin situation. I mean, she obviously said she's sorry for what she did and things like that, but it was more of her just pointing the finger towards, other things and just like trying to focus on other things. So it is what it is. Absolutely insane. Guys, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and this video is going to be unedited. So it is what it is. If YouTube pushes it out, great. If not, it is what it is. This is how I really feel. And yeah, man, this is crazy. Catch you on the next video.
Gang, they cannot do it like him.